to switch it up. We're starting something a little different today. Is that an emu? It's an emu. I got an emu across the street. Didn't see that coming. We are outside a brand new RV park. It's small, it's quaint, and it's called Whimcycle. Now there's a trail that's absolutely incredible that's over here that I can show you just a brief snippet of because we went on a bike ride. We've got a lot of little things that are happening here. So we're gonna do a little bitty campground review because it's really small, and then we're gonna share with you some special stuff. So with that being said, roll the intro and let's get this thing started. I'm gonna go see this emu too.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
Literally, this park has been open for maybe 3 weeks, and there's nobody here right now. It's an awesome little park. They are starting their process of their pads and a few paved areas, and I think probably there's like maybe 40 sites here at most, maybe 50, but it's pretty secluded. They actually have some cabins over here. The cool thing about the cabins is you know, it's right here at the entrance of this whole reason they built this, and that whole reason is it's right off this amazing bike trail, and they have all kinds of stuff that's happening as far as activities. The bike trail is actually paved, but you have to go through this little area here before you get back to it. I'm gonna attempt that on the scooter and see what we can get. All right, this is the entrance off the path that goes back to the RV park. It says now open, full hookups. They do have 50 amp and stuff. The cool part is that this whole path goes about 15 miles. And it's just well done, like super, like I've probably gone 5, 6 of it, just hanging around and going out on the bikes and stuff. It's a really neat place. Just thought I'd bring that up if you're ever looking to do something in Florida that's a little different and you enjoy bicycling. This is a good little find, just out of nowhere. So I'll get you the website, whimcycletrail.com. They're right off the path here. Like I said, you just saw it's a very short ride. The cool part is the park is very brand new, so if you're gonna come, just know that they're still trying to level all the paths. They're still trying to get things in place. But if you enjoy bicycling, I mean, 15 miles of paved path like this in Florida, and the views are just amazing. I mean, look at this, the sun coming through this tree. It's just pretty. It's very magical. We have some special guests over here. I'm gonna go find Sheila. Just want to do a little review of where we're at, what's going on, and reveal some stuff, which has been really fun the last 2 days. So let's go see who we're gonna find. If you are new to the channel, we do RV lifestyle. So a lot of it is not necessarily tech stuff on our RV. A lot of it is travel and experiencing things and the reason why you got an RV in the first place. So we're always looking for new adventures to go on. All right, now let's see if I can find Sheila. There she is. There's Sheila. Sheila's got friends. Sheila, you brought friends.
I do. I'm hanging with the Brits.
Hanging with the Brits.
Hanging with the Brits.
We should just start that whole thing. It'd be a whole new channel, no whole new thing, just hanging with the Brits. Brits it up. Yeah, I like how we did the last video and you took our intro song to his intro.
No one noticed.
And I mean, it went spot on. Now you had to adjust it or something.
A little bit.
Did you?
But it was pretty much.
It was pretty good. What are you working on?
I'm building a fire.
So, Sheila, we've had some adventure the last day and a half or so, haven't we?
When we're hanging with the Brits, it's always an adventure.
Natalie's in there and she's cooking up some sort of meal where she had to smash up pork rinds. That's what we call them.
She called them pork smashings.
Smashing porks or pork smashing?
No,
Scratches.
Scratches.
Pork scratches. Is that what you called it?
What the heck are those things?
Scratchings.
Pork scratchings.
Pork scratching. It's always an adventure here. At least we don't have to do it blindfolded this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go in. Natalie loves to be on camera. So
we're going to go in and say
hi.
hello.
Let's go in and say hi. Let's go say hi to Natalie. Natalie,
Yo.
say hi.
Hi.
You have a fan base, you know that, right?
I very much don't.
Yes. She loves to be on camera, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Where is this coming from?
Look at this. This is the pork scratchings.
Yes.
This does not look appetizing. This is like flashback memories of our game. This is what that looks like.
Did you put Marmite in there?
Yeah, is there Marmite in that? Are you trying to mess with us?
And salad cream.
Oh my goodness.
Favorite.
That is fabulous. I cannot wait to have a pork scratching
Pork
chicken.
chop.
Pork chop. A pork scratching pork chop.
Yes.
I bet you can't say that 10 times fast.
Yes. They're lovely dogs.
So,
Here.
and another special guest we have, and let's see if we can go out and interview him.
Oh.
I'm going to try to put him on camera.
That'll be
Okay.
fun.
Okay. So, the Brits got us looped into some crazy adventure like normal. We can't divulge a lot of information. Actually, probably can't divulge any information.
But we can go talk to Chris.
We can talk to Chris,
Yes.
but good old Lawrence and Natalie say, hey, we're going to throw your name out there. And we had some, like, camera crew following us around for a day and a half.
It's been fun.
Oh my goodness,
yeah.
It's been exhausting too.
It has.
They have a lot of words and they ask a lot of questions. It has been fun. But we get to hang out tonight. We're going to eat some pork scratchings and enjoy that. And we'll see if we can get some answers. There's Marquise.
Oh,
There's part of the clan. That's Marquise. What's going on? Are you sneaking in?
Yeah, we're all going
Sneaking
to listen to you on camera.
Oh, goodness sakes. Let's go and see if we can find Chris and we'll put him under the gun. He's probably hiding. Sheil's a firebug, by the way. Definitely a firebug.
That's Chris.
We're going to get him on camera. We can't divulge any information about him besides his name is Chris. Would that be the correct statement? Chris has been teaching us some things about video stuff. He's got some tips and tricks. Sheila, you want to ask questions too? We're putting you under our thumb because we've been answering your stinking questions for a day and a half.
What do you want to know?
One, where are you from? This is interesting.
I am from England, lived most of my life in London.
Right, hence the accent. Have you had a pork scratching pork chop?
Pork scratchings are a common thing to eat in a pub. You have a pint of beer and you have some pork scratchings like you guys would have some nuts.
Yeah, we're hanging around them.
You just
They're
eat
over
them,
there.
like, out
Those
of,
nuts.
Out of a bowl.
Yeah, like out of a bowl, yeah.
Okay. I don't know. We call them pork rinds.
I don't know if it's the exact same thing.
I don't know either. So leave a comment down below and rectify us.
What?
So, rectify, isn't that a word? I always make up words apparently. I just confused him too. It's all right. Okay, we have some commonality, hence why the Brits got us looped into this crazy world of what you're doing. He shoots video for...
He's a professional.
He's a professional video. Look at this.
He's
a man
got-
with a camera that's a little bit bigger. He's trying to justify something. We don't know what.
It's all about size.
He gets us on quick.
We have a family show.
Yeah, this is... All right, so here's the thing, is that you've shot video for lots of professional type shows, right?
Yes.
And you've traveled around the United States, you've traveled around the world. You're living in LA currently?
Yes.
And moving to the United States, has there anything like that you've had to get adjusted to as far as like coming over and just staying for a while? Because you've traveled here before, but
Yeah.
actually living here.
Actually living here, banking system seems really old-fashioned. Like people
What?
gives you a check. Paper checks haven't been around used in Europe in 20 years.
Really? Yeah. Okay, now you just blew my mind because
Yeah.
that just seems like, I know we still have them, we don't necessarily use them a lot, but I did not realize that they've been kind of just ousted over there.
Yeah. long
So
time.
does everyone
So
have
it's
debit
all-
cards?
Yeah, all digital.
Yeah, all kind of, everyone has debit cards. You've been able to, when I used to take the subway or the tube, you'd just tap your card and walk
The
on.
what?
Did you just
The
call it
subway.
Or the
a
tube?
tube? The tube? Okay, well, okay. We have the tube. We don't have too many tubes around here. Although in Florida.
They like their ooh sounds, like everything. The loo.
And they drop the
tube.
R's. We don't need
Yeah.
R's.
No, they put R's on everything.
Where's your favorite place that you've actually gone to in the States?
Ooh, good question.
I know it's a good one. You've been doing that to us.
One of the most beautiful place I've probably seen is as I was telling you earlier, Sanibel in the west coast of Florida. That's the prettiest beach I've seen probably in the world.
Really?
So and I like beaches, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's beaches a common thing over in the UK?
Surprisingly, there are. So if you go down to Cornwall, you've got some really pretty beaches, and it's almost as far south as France, so you get nice summers down there.
What about water? Is the water cold?
Oh, the water's cold, yeah, definitely.
So like different sides of the coast of the United States, some are, it's warmer on one side and colder on the other. Interesting. Question? You had a question?
What's your favorite show you've filmed?
Oh!
Favorite show I filmed for was probably Undercover Boss that I did over here.
Oh, really?
That's
That's impressive. You're not an undercover boss now, are you?
No.
Yeah, he works for YouTube.
Yeah, he said, yeah.
No,
YouTube.
he doesn't work for YouTube.
Yeah, he's like, oh, and here's the thing. In our world, because when he was doing all the videos, he goes, you don't look at the lens, you look over at me. And in our world, we look at you in the lens. Because you want that personal touch. You want to reach out and be in their living room with them. Like you're sitting there having one of them cold beers and like a pork rind or whatever.
Scratching.
Scratching. I put him through the ringer. He would ask a question, and I know you guys know how I go. I would squirrel, and I would go, and I'd be like, Sheila's like, and the question was.
Let me go back to the question.
I did that to you a lot, didn't I?
Yes,
I did.
you did.
And we call Todd on our channel calls himself your boy Todd.
Yeah.
So your boy Todd is fan geeking out on
I
all
was.
of your equipment.
He
and
has
all
been
your
very
lenses
helpful.
And
Yeah. And
he'd
things.
love to follow you around for a couple weeks, so maybe you could just take him with you.
Yeah.
Oh.
okay, well,
I
you know,
could stay here by myself.
hop in the Jeep and we'll go. Come on.
You said you got what, maybe 3 or 4 weeks left of doing what you're doing, shooting video, right? And then
Yeah.
you're done. And then I've always wondered, because I ask questions, how often do you go out on projects like this? Do you do a project like this for 4 to 6 weeks and then you take time off and then you go out again? Or you just try to stay as busy as you possibly can? Because it's a weird world.
I mean, yeah, I always try and book in as much work as I can, but I have a short vacation booked. I've got a friend who's coming over with his family from the UK,
Right.
and my wife and he and his family, we're going to go to Vegas,
Have
4
fun.
days in Vegas.
That is cool.
And then I'll show him around California.
Okay.
Ah, that'll be fun.
All right then.
You do get to take a break.
I do.
On occasion. So there you got the news from a professional video dude, film, whatever. What do you call yourself? What is your professional term?
Shooting producer.
Shooting.
Oh, we met with a shooting producer. Did you know that, Lord Lawrence? No, I did. We have spent time with a shooting producer.
And what is Maurice? What's his?
Yeah, where's Marie? He died. What? Marquise.
Field producer.
Field producer.
He's hiding.
I've always wanted to know, what is a key grip?
A key grip does something in the movies that we do not get to do.
Oh, and then he was sharing with us on the UK side versus shooting in the United States side. UK generally simplifies how they do their crew that are going out, correct?
Oh yeah, a lot of reality stuff in the UK is kind of shot with self-shot, you know. So
Right.
rather than having cameraman, producer, sound guy,
6 people basically.
you have just 2 or 3 people doing it.
Yeah, and you've done all kinds of reality stuff, so you've been on the go doing different
He's
things.
a professional
Yeah.
shooting producer.
You know, if you liked, comment, and subscribe, your boy Todd might be professional one day.
I'm just thinking your boy Todd needs to go with our boy Chris.
She's trying to get rid of me. I appreciate everything you've done the last couple days. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna have some food tonight and just enjoy. So, but you've been very professional, and I enjoyed you answering all my silly questions along the way.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, because being on camera, do you like being on camera?
It's not my normal place to be, you know.
I know, that's why I wanted to do it. I thought it would be fun. I'm gonna go over here and help Lord Lawrence.
Oh dear.
'Cause
Todd's
he's cooking.
That's no good.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
And until we see each other again, my friend, you never know. I could hatch a plan. I got his phone number now.
Do ya?
I know he'll travel to shoot videos.
I'm thinking he gave you the wrong
I got ideas. This is perfect. The sunlight's coming through the trees. It's reflecting on you. It's coming down and glistening off of your face. Was that 𝗶𝗶𝗄? That was your hero shot.
5. That's it.
So you're saying those are my... Yeah, where's the pork?
I haven't done that yet. And it doesn't
Oh,
take
so-
as long as the sausages.
Okay. So you have to drink. You have to drink when you're actually doing your sausages?
Yeah. You can't cook and not drink. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
British thing.
Must be a British thing. So you put everything in here?
Yeah. That's your responsibility now.
I've never.
Yeah, Sheila cooks. Sheila's a better cook. This is like the first like official camping thing that we've actually ever done. In 14 months, we have never done this, have we?
We're so American.
We are very American, Natalie. So great video to see. Go to the 𝗶𝗲𝗵𝗶 and look at them drinking around the world at Epcot and watch Natalie's face. It was such a good video. Okay, when is this going to be done?
The food?
Yeah.
20 minutes?
You think? It was very specific. He's just guessing, aren't you? All right.
I just cook it until it's black and then it's done.
Oh, you're doing great. We're introducing you to the RV lifestyle. See? I could teach a Brit how to ride a scooter.
And that there's nothing else we need to do, right?
No.
All right. Well, we will see you in the morning then.
Good morning, good morning. We are getting ready to start packing up the garage after a very long day yesterday, sitting out with the Brits and Chris, Keith, and just eating food and enjoying. So now it's pack up time so we can hit the road. We have a few hours to go, but I think the Brits are still sleeping. Chris is going to show up here in a little while to do final shots of whatever. It's been interesting learning how they do things versus how we do things in the YouTube world. So that's been very educational. But alas, it all must go back together and be packed up.
Beginning to thaw from within. Today and tomorrow,
Chris is back.
Once you're driving,
More questions.
if you
Just questions.
Just bust it to there, just to hide that.
He has lots of
Alright?
words.
We can redo it.
Don't you, Chris?
He has lots of words.
I've also got to always work out where the seatbelt goes. Because
That is the hero shot. You've learned a lot this week.
We're so
Look at-
thankful for Chris. Have taught us so much.
Ah, that's so good. It was a long night of this is what camping is all about, right? I mean, he had to put his sunglasses on. Make sure those eyes are good. It's a little bright out here. But I was thinking, like last night we were sitting around the campfire and the food was amazing. Everyone's going to ask about the pork scratching. The pork scratching?
Yep.
Yeah, so the pork scratchings on the pork chop were fabulous. She'll send you the recipe. Go over to their channel, leave a comment in their video, say, please send me the pork scratching pork chops.
It's very, very difficult to do.
I know. I mean, it's there. They have no idea. I was processing a lot after I was trying to lay down and go to bed. You guys are getting ready to do a fun thing this summer, and you're going to go do something. It has nothing to do with that. What it has to do with is that your dogs. If you have not looked at their channel and stuff, she does a lot of dog stuff. What have you done? Dog training?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a representative.
And they're very passionate about that. What I found very intriguing, and I don't know why I thought of it last night, and I think it's relevant to a lot of people, is that when we were discussing your big things that you're gonna do and your dreams and stuff, you love your dogs with passion. You are not letting your dogs limit your dreams.
No.
So many times when we're camping, like when we're out and about, we see a lot of people that have their pets with them, and when their pets are with them, their pets are everything, and they should be. They become family. They're, you know, they
They're
bring
our
joy.
children,
They're children,
effectively.
right. The thing is that I've noticed a lot, and it happened, the only reason I'm bringing this up is because when we were doing the interview with Chris and going through stuff, and they asked me some questions, and we didn't do many family vacations. Yeah, when I was a kid. Yes, I'll be very specific. But as we grew and we got into our 20s and stuff, and I saw mom and dad, they would say things like, yeah, we really can't travel because of the dogs. You know, who's going to watch the dogs? Who's going to watch the pets? Who's going to do this? And I understand that 100%. But it also limited all the memories they could have made while mom was alive. And I think, I don't know why it struck me last night when we were sitting around the campfire and you said, we got to figure out who's going to watch the dogs, and you're interviewing and you're going through those processes. I know your heart. How do you feel? Well, I mean, I want you to explain your thoughts to that, to those people that are sitting at home. They're wanting to go travel. They can take the dogs with them, but it also limits them a little bit. How would you balance that? What's your thoughts on that? Because I just think it's important.
No, it is important, and I think, you know, for people that really care about their dogs and don't just want to chuck them in kennels, it's a real struggle to find someone that you trust to look after them as well as you. But there are people out there. I mean, you know, I was one. We boarded dogs for years.
In our house.
In our house.
Right.
So there are people out there. It's just networking and speaking to different people in the industries to find them. They exist, but they don't advertise very much because they're usually the most busy because
Makes
they're
sense.
so sought after. This diamond in the rough kind of thing.
But you did say kennels aren't bad over a short period.
No, yeah.
Because
If it was
the
a
stress and
weekend, if
stuff is
Lawrence
weekend.
said to me, hey, well, like when we went to NASCAR, you know, we're going for a weekend, it's boondocking, it's not sensible to take the dogs.
Right.
So yeah, my choices are I stay home with the dogs and he goes and has the experience
Right.
by himself, or I just board the dogs for a weekend. They will live, they will get over it. It's 2 days.
Yeah.
You know, and then I get to go, I know they're safe, I know, you know, they're not going to hurt themselves,
Right.
they're in good care, and I get to go and have that experience as well.
Right, because
You
it is
know?
important.
It's
I
a
mean,
balance.
It's a balance between your marriage and hanging out and building those dreams and going to. We're talking about a scenario where they're going to live a bucket list experience, and that bucket list experience is going to last 6 to 8, 10, 12 weeks, something, I don't know, however long. It's a long
About
time.
4, but yeah.
Okay, in that scenario played out, it's a bigger decision to do. But I just was thinking, I was like, gosh, at least they love their animals, but they're not letting it limit who they are and what they're doing.
No,
I
because
thought that
otherwise
was
we
very
do
noble.
everything separately, you know, and
Right.
that's no fun.
Right.
But honestly, that's why we got an RV in the first place. Is so that we
'cause they
could go.
take it, yeah.
And bring the dogs
We could
with
go
us.
traveling around the US with the dogs instead of going to hotel to hotel.
Yeah.
And so getting an RV just makes
But
sense.
that won't stop me from going to Jamaica for the week.
See?
You know, I'm like,
yeah,
there's
it's
places I
about-
want to go that we cannot take the dogs.
It's been 4 years and she's still.
I'm going.
We're gonna go. We
We're
might go
going.
with you. We might switch it up and go.
Woo!
Make that a brazen
Jamaican tour.
Switch it up.
We should get the switch
Brits
crew,
it up. Brits it up.
crew to buy a yacht.
We should rent a yacht. I don't know if we're gonna buy a yacht. We might rent one.
We could rent
That's
a
why
yacht.
you should like, comment, and subscribe. No, I'm joking, but we really appreciate everyone that's watching this stuff. We appreciated hanging out with you. We appreciated these guys running around and filming and doing all the stuff that they were doing. But I couldn't leave the video with that hanging in my head because I think somebody needed to hear it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do it.
that's
Take the
that's thing.
vacation.
Do
They'll
it.
live.
Go live. So, all right. With all that being said, thanks again for a wonderful weekend.
Thank you for coming.
Go over to their channel. Yeah, they suckered us into this one, so I owe them one. Go over to their channel, watch their stuff. They don't just do RV stuff. I mean, they have passions with animals and some vacation stuff and doing other things
We
too.
switch it up a lot.
Yeah, oh gosh, listen to that.
See something coming.
With all that being said, what do we normally say?
No, I only like the intro bit.
Oh,
Oh,
the intro.
No, the intro.
No, what do we got? It's
We're out.
You want to have fun? Stick some Brits on a bicycle that they haven't been on in a while. All right, Brits on bikes. It's a whole new thing. Okay, we got to turn around. We're doing the video shoot thing or whatever. I don't know what's going on. This is what Natalie and Lawrence get us into.
Every time we're with them.
Yeah. One man, one cameraman on a lonely road. Lonely road, there goes the cameraman.
Now.
Now let's leave him. Yeah. Let's leave the We just take off and go the other way. Cheerio! Oh, he's got Mike. He can hear us. This is what. Okay. Yeah.
We're just kidding. We love you.
Okay. We have to, Chris is getting in position, and then we have to go down the lonely path. Oh, look. See, this is.
He's strangling.
Yeah.
He's yelling action.